Okay. So we just do
Mataji, you have two screens. Probably the main screen is getting the.
yeah, yeah. So what is Varna? Oh, Varna are like basic sounds. And then it progresses from sound to syllables to words to sentences. And then Swara are all those vowels that I explained to you all yesterday. These vowels are independent and they don't need any assistance. And Vyanjana are consonants. They need support of these swaras or vowels. Like K, K plus A is K. G plus A is G. And yesterday I explained to you all about Ram, Ma. Ma, you don't, you, when you say Halant Ma, because I explained that yesterday this particular mark is a Halanta. So then what happens is it's a very short sound. Ka, Ma, Ma. Ma means you press your lips. But when you say Ma plus A is Ma. That way.
Actually, one point, like one question, Mataji, like that day that our Sri Ram sir is telling actual pronunciation, Ram is not the actual pronunciation, huh?
Hmm.
Rama, Rama, like that.
Yes. Ram. Yes. Ram
And
is
which technique you are using, that is good, na? You are writing very fast. I think Prabhu, you can suggest to Sri Ram sir or some. They are facing issue for writing to this.
no, Prabhuji. I would not really suggest my teachers.
No, we can not like this only. We can use this for saving the time. I think this is
Yeah,
easy, na? It's easy to write.
मैं नहीं बोलूंगी प्रभुजी. That should be,
आप बलभद्र प्रभु को सजेस्ट कर दो ना. यू कैन सजेस्ट टू बलभद्र प्रभु बिकॉज इट विल सेव लॉट ऑफ टाइम. वो प्रभु जी को थोड़ा सा मुझे लग रहा है टाइम हो सकता है उतना वो नहीं है. ये
hmm.
आप कौन सा यूज करते हैं माता जी इसमें ये पेन वो वाला है क्या? आई
Yeah,
आईफोन
I'm using
आईपैड.
an Apple iPad and
अच्छा हाँ.
Apple Pen also. That way. Yeah.
प्लीज प्लीज.
Yeah. So we'll just quickly 10 minutes rush through this. Then you have Rasvas, Dirgha, and Pluta. When I say Rasva means, it takes only one breath. A one breath and ek matra. Dirgha means do matra. A means two breaths. Pluta means three. A three breaths like that. And then you have these semi vowels also. Yer, l, sho means बहुत आपको exert नहीं करना पड़ता है उनको बोलने के लिए. Yer, l, sho. You don't have to exert. It's an intermediate space between vowels and consonants. And then you have this Yushman fraction means just fraction of a breath. You can say sh, s, h, like that immediately. And then you have these anuswaras, these are nasal sounds. Sansara. Actually, we say sansara, sorry, this. Sansara, we say actually this is. And then parasvarnas, we have visargas. These visargas are what? These are ending sound.
व्हाट इज
Devah.
व्हाट इज पारस वर्ण.
पारस वर्णास आर दोज वर्णास वे जो है ना नाक से बोलते हैं ना अंग अंग है ना दीज आर ऑल पारस वर्णास अंक नाक के अंदर से बोलते हैं हम लोग दे आर कॉल पारस वर्णास सम आर इवन कंठ न अंदर से बोलते हैं मीनिंग की नेजल साउंड इसमें आता है अपना है ना देन वी हैव विसर्गस विसर्ग हमें पता है देवह ये जो दो डॉट्स है ना पीछे दैट इज कॉल्ड visarga. And then how vowels are working, that also we discussed. That k plus a is k plus I is ka, k plus e is ki, k plus lambi e है तो ki, and k plus a is k, k plus e is ki, big है ना. And we also discussed that writing position is not according to the or that promotion order. And then we have Sanyukt Akshar. Sanyukt Akshar, we discussed that these
सॉरी
are
सर सॉरी जस्ट इंटरप्ट माता जी. संयुक्त अक्षर के पहले क्या बताया था कल मैं पूरा सुन नहीं पाया मैं कुछ. I was
Sanyukt.
busy. संयुक्त अक्षर के पहले राइटिंग
Writing position is not
उसके बाद.
according to this, position order. उसका जो सर फॉर एग्जाम्पल ये क है और ई है तो अब यहाँ पे देखो ई पहले आ रहा है दिस मार्क इज कमिंग फर्स्ट तो pronunciation order is first actually over here. Okay, so we don't say e plus k, we say की. तो पहले क आता है और फिर ई आता है यहाँ पे. this over here. Okay. So संयुक्त अक्षर जो है, संयुक्त अक्षर means what? कि दो अक्षरों को जोड़कर, it's a conjunction, like, conjunct constant. Like yesterday I explained that ka plus ta is kakta, bhakta, है ना, bhakti, है ना, anta, like that. So halant ka and halant ta हो जाता, ta, है ना, bhakta, like that. And then we explained about ra also, that र प्लस म इज इक्वल टू मर, है ना, रफार ऊपर चला जाता है. तो व्हेन आई से कर्म, तो फर्स्ट आई एम सेइंग र एंड देन आई एम सेइंग म, बट दैट र हैज एक्चुअली रीच्ड ओवर हियर एट दिस पर्टिकुलर प्लेस, ना, रेफ जिसको हम बोलते हैं. एंड व्हेन यू हैव टू ब्रेक, देन प्रकाश, तो प एंड र, सी यहाँ पे पोजीशन र की पहले है, फर्स्ट है, but over here when you have to break, then the ra position is on the second part. The prakasha means to, you have to break, like that. Then we came to genders, which
Now, Mataji, sorry to interrupt. That is called Refa Mataji. Aparo Samyuktakshara, the above one.
yeah,
What is this
rape,
process?
yeah, this rape.
Both are Refa.
This is
कैसे एक
not
बार दोबारा
rape. This is
कर
not
रहा हूँ.
rape. This is नीचे वाला जो है, you say that we break actually. I don't know the Sanskrit meaning, but whatever my teachers have taught me, I'm just ready to break. They also taught me Sanskrit and English only, no? So that
Okay.
way. See, I'm not a
Jagajeevan
Sanskrit
Prabhu has
scholar.
some question.
Maybe you might be thinking that I'm a Sanskrit scholar, but I'm not a Sanskrit scholar. I am just a normal teacher, which even I don't have in-depth knowledge of many, many things. But whatever I know, I'm just, giving. So actually today we were supposed to discuss this gender pulling, striling and napunsak linga. And I had prepared a chart also, because after this, then only can we
Can I,
discuss these vibhaktis.
Mataji,
Otherwise,
actually it is for it is called Ubhaylinga, not Napunsakalinga. Is it correct, huh? Same, different.
no. Gender है ना, gender, लिंग में
नहीं
3 parts है.
स्त्रीलिंग पुल्लिंग, बट उभयलिंग कॉमन जेंडर.
But in Sanskrit it is called napunsak linga.
Oh, अच्छा, I don't know.
हाँ.
I heard उभयलिंग. I heard in Hindi I read उभयलिंग.
But
उभय
in
means
Sanskrit
common.
it's called napunsak
Common gender.
linga.
Common gender है ना, common.
Common, neuter gender, neuter.
हाँ, neutral.
Then this vibhakti, see, once we understand this gender, no, then only we can come to this vibhakti. Till the time we won't even understand this gender form, no, we won't be able to do vibhakti, because if you see vibhaktis, how many vibhaktis are there? 8 vibhaktis are there, right? And then I had mentioned that every vibhakti has vachan also, plurals also. एक वचन, द्विवचन and bahuvachan. That's how we discussed कि 8 into 3 is 24 case number forms आ जाते हैं. So, what should be done? Should I just explain
Last statement.
5 minutes? मैंने तो
Sorry,
चार्ट
last.
बना के रखा था.
मतलब सॉरी, लास्ट वाला नहीं समझ पाया मैं. 8 into 3 वाला क्या था? 8
हाँ, वो
into
भी
3
आगे
वाला.
आएगा प्रभु जी. It will come.
अच्छा, आ गया.
I will teach front, because when gender and vibhakti will come, automatically you'll understand that.
And
So
also, Prabhuji, in yesterday's class, Mataji explained it very nicely in detail, this 8 into 3. So maybe yesterday's recording, if you can refer. So
Mataji,
it will,
recording available
हाँ,
yesterday's?
मैंने भेजा है ना ग्रुप पे.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's start with Shabda Rupa. Shabda Rupa has 2 parts. One is the ling, that is the gender part. And that Shabda is ending with which word? So, so in gender you have pulling, striling and napunsak ling. And every pulling ends in a. Okay. And every striling ends with a. Like Ramah, Sita, Radha, and Lata, like that. And Napunsak ling generally ends with a only. Phalam, Am, Patra, like that. But if words that are ending with a, They are called akaranta. Words ending with a is called akaranta. And words ending with e called ikaranta. Words ending with u are called ukaranta. Okay. And that's how actually this what do you say, this thing goes ahead. But in this also there is a very, what you say, twist, that what words are we writing? Like, for example, when you say Shabda Rupa, the different forms of nouns or pronouns, they're according to their grammatical case. Like when I say Ramaha, the word Rama does not mean Ramaha in every sentence. See, when we were saying vibhaktis, so at different places and different times, Ram will change. So if it is Prathama, then it will be Ramaha. It is Dvitiya, then Ramam, Ramena, Ramaya, Ramata, Ramasya, Rame, Ramo, Rama. So these are all Shabda Rupani, different grammatical forms of the same word Ram. And why we are learning, this is the only reason we are learning this Shabda Rupa, because it is essential for reading Sanskrit. So when I say Sanskrit has three genders, Pulling, Striling, and Napunsakling. So when Pulling mein, I say Devaha or Ramaha or Krishnaha, Balakaha or Guru, Naraha. In Striling we say Radha, Sita, Mata, all these. And Napunsakling, all, what do you say, non-living entities will come, like, water, book, flower, friend. Sometimes Napunsak Ling mein you will have words which are living also, like Mitram, friend, hai na? That way. And some living entities also might come, flower, but that they themselves cannot speak. So gender over here, if you see, I'm very sorry, what happened? Is not equal to the biological order. We should not mistake in that, because when we are learning Sanskrit, we don't think that this object is male or female. Therefore, its grammatical gender must be masculine or feminine. That is not always true. Sanskrit grammatical order is grammatical classification. Like when I say daram, it can be neuter in certain usage also. Nadi is feminine or phalam is neuter, but the grammatical gender has to be learned along with its noun. Therefore, when we are learning vocabulary, we don't memorize only, oh, phalam means fruit, phalam means fruit. No. Phalam, though it is a napunsak ling, it is a fruit, but phalam, phalani, phalasya, we all learn it that way. Like, or ramaha, which is pulling, and so we don't learn ram only. We learn that ramaha, ramam, ramena, ramaya, ramasya, rame, ramo, ramaha. In that way, like, we learn it with vibhaktis. Okay. So this is what. Now, if you see that very important is that why these, certain words are this anta, we are discussing this anta. Okay. So this word, when I say Ramaha, the word has a final sound right? The root word, Rama, okay. So is coming. And when I say Lata or Radha or Sita, then the word is ending with A. When I say Muni, it is ending with E. When I say Guru, it is ending with U. So, therefore, all those who are Sanskrit grammarians, they were classifying these words according to the final vowel sound that is there. So that's why I said it is akaranta, akaranta, ikaranta, ukaranta. So that's how it is. Kar. Kar means what? A plus kar is akara. And the sound of is coming like that. Okay. So when I'm having this ending ending sound with means you should understand that this is akaranta. So these are some of the terminologies which we need to remember. And if we don't remember, भी कोई problem नहीं है. You know, कुछ बिगड़ने वाला नहीं है. Okay. So even when I said visarga, अभी visarga बहुत लोगों को नहीं पता होगा. नहीं? When I said visarga means the final two dots after the word ramah, right? You know, these two dots that I mentioned, ramah, okay, balakah. So we should not think that the original noun necessary ends in visarga or these two dots. No, the original word is ram, and their nominative singular form becomes ramah. When we'll be doing vibhakti, we'll come to know very important that how this root word ram and then uska finished form kaise aata hai. Means I'll give you all a table, and that table se you will understand it. Itna clear ho jayega na wo table se actually कि how these classification, because see, Sanskrit nouns they keep on changing according to their endings. Like for example, when I say, just give me 1 minute. When I say Ramah gacchati, okay, so which means what? Rama goes. Okay. Now this is over here. Who is the subject? Subject is Ram. But if I say aham ramam pashyami, aham ramam pashyami means what? I am seeing Ram or I see Ram. Okay. I see Ram. Now, over here, what has happened is, first Ram was the subject. But when I say aham, then I become the subject. And Ram becomes the object. So, Ramaha, say Ramam, the noun has changed. Why this has changed? Because its function or the case in the sentence has changed. And that is why the Shabda Rupa is very important. See, you might ask me, okay, and Mataji, what is the connection between this Linga and Shabdanta? Right? Okay. So, what is the word? Ram. What is the gender? Pulling. And what is it ending case with? Akaranta. Right? So, Rama is pulling and Akaranta. Then we know that which pattern to follow. Abhi now we know that we want to follow the Akaranta pattern only. When you say Radha or Sita, okay, so we know it is Akaranta pattern, right? Or if it is Phalam, this is also Akaranta, neuter. And it is following a different pattern from what is masculine in Ram. Okay, so merely knowing Akaranta is not important. We need to know the Anta. We need to know the Anta also and the Ling also. दोनों जानना बहुत जरूरी है. So that is why that this Sanskrit noun identification ये बहुत important है. इसमें अक्रांत पुल्लिंग है या आक्रांत है. These all things, and tomorrow we will see that how these vibhaktis work in this case. In fact, with these when I explain these 8 vibhaktis, no, over here, okay. So we take a root word, and then with that root word we form, just as I form Ramaha, Ramaha, and all that, that way. So what is the Shabda? What is the Rupa? What is the declined form? What is the grammatical gender? What is the masculine? What is feminine? What is the ending sound? It is akara or akara or ikara. All these, or a visarga, that way. So that's how these vibhaktis, will form now. So tomorrow what I will do is, I will connect this only to the, this vibhaktis only to our noun form. Like it will be prathama, dvitiya, tritiya. And prathama matlab kya? Subject. Dvitiya matlab kya? Object hai. और तृतीय मतलब क्या कि by whom. In Hindi we have learned, I think I have that table in Hindi, मैं आपको भेज देती हूँ, उससे भी बहुत easy पड़ जाएगा हम लोगों को. And then each of these 8 vibhaktis, it has ekvachan, dvivachan and bahuvachan also. 8 into 3 that I mentioned, these number 24 for a typical noun. And that's why we need shabda rupa. अगर हम लोग ने शब्द रूप को मास्टर कर लिया, मोस्ट ऑफ आवर संस्कृत शब्द रूप एंड प्रोनाउंस को, नाउन एंड प्रोनाउन को अगर मास्टर कर लिया, बहुत सारा ना हमारा शब्द रूप डिपेंड्स ऑन द वर्ड, द जेंडर, द एंडिंग, द पैटर्न, द केस, द नंबर एंड दैट पर्टिकुलर फाइनल फॉर्म जो है वो, इट डिपेंड्स ऑन दैट. Okay, so I'll just end over here. I went 20 minutes ahead, like.
Hare Krishna Mataji, can I ask a doubt?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Mataji, Akaranta is Pullinga, Akaranta is Strilinga,
Yes.
Ikaranta is Pullinga, Ikaranta is Strilinga.
Yes.
And Ukaranta Mataji?
The Ukaranta also will be, according to what its case is, what its root word is. Whether it is into feminine or gender, feminine or masculine.
It depends on the usage, I mean.
Yeah, it depends on the usage.
But Akaranta and Ikaranta, those are all Strilinga only, right? Most of the cases.
Most of the cases, yeah. Okay. So tomorrow we'll do vibhaktis. I will form a table beforehand so that we can save a lot of time. And then I only have to explain that particular table. Okay. So should we end over here? Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Mataji, so a small doubt. Yesterday we discussed last week Sriram sir's session also.
Yesterday
2 to 3 p.m.
we didn't discuss Shriram sir's,
Okay.
but I gave a just overview of what he has discussed.
Okay. I really could not figure out because what are the questions and what is the content, because
Yeah,
both
maybe you
are
can just see my video and then maybe you'll understand more.
yesterday's recording, right? Mataji?
Yeah, yesterday's recording. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.